Najee Harris, running back, Alabama, 6'2", 230. He's a big, powerful back. Runs very tough between tackles, but he's not just a one-dimensional runner. He's got really good movement skills for a guy of his size. He'll surprise you with his quickness and his agility, but he'll also surprise you because he's a really good receiver out of the backfield. He brings that versatility to his game. Here he is against Missouri. Takes the handoff. It's a zone run. Makes the cut. Gets through the first level of traffic. Gets into the second level, and he almost breaks this one free. I'm going to rewind it and slow this down even more. I'm going to pause it. Look at the cut here that he makes. People say he runs upright, but I do see times when you see here he knows how to bend and get low to transfer his weight on his cuts. That makes him even more effective and more agile when he's making these type of cuts in the backfield. So he makes that cut to avoid penetration, gets skinny through that hole to get through that traffic, makes another defender miss, and almost breaks this one free. Against Texas A&M, this rep is going to show his receiving ability. And he's a running back that doesn't just catch balls near the line of scrimmage on easy checkdowns or dump-offs. Look at this wheel route. Gets upfield, and look at him high point that ball. The hands and the ball skills there. That's really impressive stuff from a running back. Here's another angle they're going to show you on the replay. This is just really, really good receiving skills from a running back. Here's another receiving rep, this time against Ole Miss. He's going to take the check down in the flat and watch him make the first defender miss. He almost always makes that first defender miss, which is a great attribute for a running back. So he breaks free. Then here he is, his signature hurdle move. And the thing that's great about that hurdle that he does so well, because defenders try to go low on him. And that move is going to be to his benefit because defenders try to go low, he just goes high. Now he's going to have to watch himself in the pros because defenders are better at spotting running backs or any offensive players that do that. But for a guy of his size, that's really impressive for him to pull off. Here he is later in the game again, another receiving rep. Takes the check down in the flat. And this time he's going to show off more of his contact balance after the catch. So he's going to pull away from this defender and then just watch him work. Spin move, takes contact. Look at that balance, stays on his feet, gets a few more yards. That's great stuff. One more play against Ole Miss. This is a touchdown run. A really impressive touchdown run. Another stiff arm. Gets in the end zone. They're going to show on the replay from the end zone angle, so I want to pause it here and slow it down for you. So he's going to take this. The guards are going to pull on both sides. And the TV broadcast actually illustrates this for you. So they're going to pull and watch his path as he pulls. It's a really good path. And these are gap scheme plays. So for gap scheme plays, it's important to have a good path to follow your blockers and then make that cut. So see here, path is here. He's going to bait that defender to this outside alley here so that he has that leverage with his blocker. Then he makes his cut inside, gets to the second level. Going to throw a stiff arm to this defender, and then after that, he's able to get into the end zone. Here's a run against Tennessee, and I want you to notice it's third and short. It's 3rd and 2. And usually in these situations, Harris is really, really good at just making sure he picks up the first down. He gets north-south, but here there's penetration. He has to spin away from the defender, so good job making that first defender miss. Now he wants to get north-south, but there's so much color, so he's trying to get it to the outside to pick up that first down. There's so much color, so eventually he plants his leg, puts his shoulder down, and he's able to pick up the yardage he needs. That's a really good job by Harris to create. Again, here's the spin move. Breaks that tackle. He's trying to look for a crease, anything, an opening. He's going to plant his leg, lower his shoulder, and just churn those legs and get the first down there. Here's a run against Mississippi State. And this is one of my favorite plays overall from Harris. So it's going to be an outside zone. And then look on his path here. And I want you to keep an eye on this defender, number 40. So when he's at his path, he's going to bait 40 by faking a cut inside. And look what 40 has to do. He has to take this here. And then Harris is going to cut it back outside, uses his blocker's leverage, and now there's a crease. And look at that bend. Look how low he gets. He's 6'2", but he's going to get low, bend his knees, lower his shoulders, put them forward so he has that leverage to fall forward. Such a good run. I'm going to rewind it again. Outside zone, good path, bait that defender, get into the opening, and lower your shoulder. Get that first down. The most glaring weakness to Harris's game is probably his pass protection. He has to get better at identifying the right blitzers, making the right reads and keys when it comes to blitz pickup. Now, I don't know if the center and him just aren't on the same page here, but there are too many reps I've seen from Harris where he doesn't pick up the blitzer. So I have to believe Harris is just making the wrong read. They're both reading 40. That's going to leave this defender here to come free. Harris misses him, and he gets it on the quarterback. Here's another pass pro rep in the same game against Mississippi State. Now, Harris is going to pick up the blitzer, but look at him. For a guy his size, he gets pushed back really easy there. He has to be more aggressive. Part of being a running back in pass protection is you have to come meet the defender. You have to attack them as much as they're attacking you, or else you're just going to take a blow and you're going to get blown up. And that's what happens to Harris here. He's not aggressive enough, and look at him get pushed back, and then he allows that little bit of penetration to collapse the pocket. So he's got to get, for a guy of his size, he's 6'2", 230. Attack. He's got to attack. Here's a play against Auburn. Inside zone run. And Harris is going to get free and score the touchdown. I'm going to show you from the end zone angle here on the replay. I'm going to slow it down. I want you to watch his path and how he sets up these defenders. He has that awareness, the mental processing, and discipline when it comes to his path to set up second level defenders. We've seen it. So watch as he's going to have his path here to the left side, and what that's going to do is going to make these defenders, number 9 and 0, to come down this way. So Harris is going to bait them, and then he's going to cut here to this hole because he knows that's where the open field is going to be. So as I play it again, makes that cut, green grass, open field, and he's got enough speed. He's not a burner or anything. He's not going to impress you or wow you with breakaway speed, but he's got enough speed at the next level. Now I'm going to finish off this video with 2 reps that show off his receiving ability, both against Florida. So Harris is at the top of your screen, lined up out wide. And usually when you talk about running backs lining up out wide, most of the time they're not part of the immediate progression of a play. They're decoys. They'll run just a simple go route just to occupy that defender, that corner. Well, here, I want you to see what happens with Harris. They're going to call a play. He's going to run first what it looks like just a simple curl route. But they're going to fake, and then he's going to run inside on that crosser, and that frees him up for the touchdown. That ability to fake the defense, making them think he's a decoy, and then get open on this route. Easy catch, and he'll get into the end zone. And then finally, Harris is lined up in the backfield here, and he's going to run an option route against that defender one-on-one, makes him miss. He's in the open field, and before you know it, spins off contact, and he's into the end zone.